Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to Amon G. Carter Stadium in Fort Worth, home to the TCU Horned Frogs. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Iowa State Cyclones, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the TCU Horned Frogs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Iowa State Cyclones offense will have the football first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have 2 guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Well, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got 2 very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, they've been proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are 2 of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
And the crowd bringing the energy, trying to help this defense get off the field on 3rd and 10. Got his man. Breaks the tackle, and he's got room. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Thompson to throw. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Cyclones are marching down the field. Right back to the well. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Let's talk for a second about Iowa State. It's not the end of the world. This is not one of those be-all, end-all games that we used to have in a different era. Turning it on! All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This is an offense, guys, that really believes in physicality, and that's their identity. So running the ball on 2nd down, no problem for them.
Firing to the right, complete. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. And the Cyclones will snap it on 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So the quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go.
They're about to snap it for the 10th time on this opening drive, but they need a got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. The Cyclones pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Barges ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cyclones!
And that is exactly what you love to see as a head coach, watching your offense take the field, first drive of the game, and you're methodical, and you take what the defense gives you. You make good decisions. You don't have negative plays. You don't have missed assignments. That shows your head coach that you are locked in and ready to go.
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
stuff there, Jesse, on second down. This little third to mid-range. You got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run.
Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the TCU Horned Frogs offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And David, if you like big plays, and I know you do, and highlight real catches, and I know you do, we've got a guy for you on this offense.
Man, it's so fun to watch him, not for defensive coordinators and defensive players, but this is a guy that can make...
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And that's going to be the challenge for this offense tonight, is holding up against this pass rush. They are one of the best defenses in the entire nation because of their ability to get pressure on the quarterback. They're going to have to do a much better job tonight protecting their guy, or they've got no shot.
And just too much on that pass, too high, too wide, out of bounds and incomplete.
Well, I like this quarterback being aggressive and taking a shot. Just a better play there by the defense.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. To the air, it's Wilkins. Fires to the tight end. He works his way to the 21-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. And the Horned Frogs will punt it away on 4th down. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. He'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. He'll take the deep shot. Makes the grab on the right. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. He dialed up a beauty on that last one. It got him inside the red zone. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 16. Good timing on the quick out. Touchdown, Iowa State. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Out of the gun, they give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Now the play fake. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Well, you're seeing a complete effort right now by this football team. Their offense has been doing their part, scoring points. They've got a big lead, and the defense right now is just shutting the opponent out. So good against the run and so athletic, and they have the ability to rush the passer, as you saw right there.
It's a running room. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
And that's a good lesson for quarterbacks out there. When you're throwing to your running backs, if you get it to them early and they've got some space around them, they can do damage. And that's exactly what happened there. These guys are trained to be great once they have the ball in their hands. He makes people miss. He shows you the speed, and it's a big chunk play in the pass game.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Quickly complete. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker.
Pass interference. Offense.
Will wonders never cease if you're a defensive guy? They called PI on the offense this time. Now on second down. Quick release by the QB. Breaks into the open. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Leaves it with the running back. Quick spin on the run. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. That's the end of the period, and Iowa State has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Let's go. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Wilkins. Hard running there. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Horned Frogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking for room. It's Paul. Can't get him to the ground. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Third and long from the 30-yard line in this defense, hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Unleashes one deep. Throw to the end zone, picked off. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Iowa State sending the offense back out. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Goodness, Grant, that is the way you blow up a play quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Hair on fire, caused a wreck. That had to be a blown assignment. A strike downfield. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. And the Cyclones come to the line with a new set of downs. Shows him the stiff arm. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
The Cyclones with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Quickly complete. Spin, still running. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again.
And how many first downs is that, guys, on this drive alone? This defense
throws toward the end zone. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Handoff from the gun. Just a 1-yard gain leaves him with 3rd and 9. 8th play of the drive coming up. Thompson wants to throw. That pass is well off target. Hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Not a chance. Missed it. Missed the field goal. Missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game. It's still a 14-point lead, guys. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
This quarterback, part of their running game. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. And the Horned Frogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw for it. Grab behind the line. It's Paul. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Quick release on the RPO.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
To the air on 2nd down. Blasted as he lets it go. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Wants to throw again. Throws toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. The Horned Frogs send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Thompson to throw. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. On 1st down, here comes this offense. To the air on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Horn. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. And the Cyclones headed quickly to the line. From the gun, running back gets the give. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. That's caught. It's Horn. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. The Cyclones have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Horn. Man, you got to get Hatch around this dude. He finds the crease. He's down to the 27. Offense in the hurry up. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Throws to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And you will always remember your 1st. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT. The 1st INT. Keep the football, brother. The 1st of many big-time plays for this guy.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. There he goes. Out of bounds, stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, and now they feel like they have room to operate. They're backed up just a little. 1st and 10 from their own 19. Looking downfield, it's Wilkins. Here's the pressure. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Under fire. And down he goes back at the 3. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This offense has a 1st and 10. They are flat bailed out by the defensive penalty. Wants to throw on 1st down. Under fire. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger because it's obvious.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He'll try to take it back. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Cyclone. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
Looking for a man. It's Wilkins. Here's a heat. Gets rid of it. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And quickly to the line of scrimmage, they spike it and stop the clock.
No gain on the play.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far today in Fort Worth. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Amon G. Carter Stadium.
Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Wants to throw. It's Wilkins. And they fail to hook up on third down.
Well, this offense has really struggled so far early in this game, and the passing game particularly. A lot of that is on the quarterback, but at some point you need guys to step up and help him out. That was a very good throw. His receiver has got to be able to make that catch. It just takes one play to get momentum and build some confidence, but the guys around the quarterback, they've now got to step up for this offense.
Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. They'll leave it with him. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Right back to him on the ground. A confident, tough, efficient run. Gets it up to the 44.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Cyclones with the 1st and 10. Behind his tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there, and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy game.
Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Looking downfield on first down. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State. The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone.
Man, it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will... The 25. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If you could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
And the Horned Frogs will send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Holds it in and looking upfield. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Iowa State sending the offense back out. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He's knocked out of bounds at the 42. Solid pickup on that one. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Thompson wants to throw. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches. So I don't mind him taking another shot there.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Find space on the right. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the 1st down.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. He gets it inside the 20 and out of bounds at the 17. The Cyclones really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Cyclones line it up with a 1st and goal.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the 2nd half. You want to run the football, and you've got it.
Big guy tries to barrel in. Touchdown, Cyclones! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
It just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They go to the ground. At the 35, he's open. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Off play action on 1st down. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. The Horned Frogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Dropping back, it's Wilkins. It's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Finding open areas. Turning it on. He'll work his way down to the 28.
What an individual effort there by the quarterback on the RPO, because everybody was covered. He just takes off, and he shows you his ability out in the open field. He's like a running back. He's got great vision. He's got the speed. He looks so natural when he's in the 2nd level carrying the rock. Huge gain on offense by the Q. I love it on that run.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake. Hauls it in. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. That's the end of the period, and Iowa State has the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the 3rd quarter stats. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop. Going to the running game. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here comes the heat. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. The Cyclones will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
And it's an incomplete pass over the middle.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
On target. Just leaves him grabbing air as he gets down to the 35. And the Horned Frogs come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. The field goal is no good. The idea was to draw just a tad closer. Instead, the mountain is still enormous. Thompson to throw. Rushes on him. With the catch, it's Horn. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Complete to the left. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. And the Cyclones come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. The Cyclones trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. The give. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Iowa State. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Bring in the heat. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Horned Frogs now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's DeLuca. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
Well, look, I know this guy is not the biggest running back in college football, but boy, is he dangerous, right? He's so shifty. He's hard to bring down. It's a good idea to get him going in the passing game.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And the Horned Frogs will call on their punt team. That leg is staying loose already, the 5th kick of the night. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Thompson wants to throw. Got a man in the middle. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. That big play put them in business. Now they're right on the edge of the red zone. And the rush will get to him at the 25. And the Cyclones want to crank the tempo.
Nice job by this defense getting to the QB and getting him on the ground, creating the negative play. This offense must have seen something because they're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. The Cyclones have pushed it inside the 20. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. The sudden change on the turnover, man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Quickly out to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep them.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Pressure coming. He wants a big play here late. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Horned Frogs decide to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Iowa State sending the offense back out. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done their job, man. They've been
gonna let it fly. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Quick step and go. He smashes his way through again. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Looking to throw on 1st down. Tight end finds a soft spot. Brings into the open. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
And this offense has not had much to cheer about. There's something right there. Let's see if they can string a couple of plays together. Listen, this game's probably over, but this offense has got to find some kind of a rhythm, something they can hang their hat on so that moving forward, this offense has an identity.
He's out of bounds at the 38-yard line. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack.